hit something, I hit record, and then I forgot what I was doing. Anyways, I'm Daisy. Welcome to the floor of my living room right now. And this is episode 12 of Daisy Knits. Happy New Year. Technically, it's not New Year yet. Tomorrow will be New Year, but Happy New Year. So, yeah. How's it been for y'all? Good? I got some crafting done this week. Well, we'll see as we go. I got some crafting done. I hope y'all were able to have some wonderful crafting too. I'm trying to increase my water intake. So, sorry if I drink in front of you, not to be rude. This week, I've got, actually, my FO's over there. I finished the boot toppers. I showed y'all those last week. I was almost done. Really quick knit. So, they're over there and I'm too lazy to get up. So, sorry. But I also, Christmas morning, cast on a project. And I am in the process of binding off now. So, I'll show that to you instead. How pretty is that? I got a mess and a half of ends. But check that out. The yarn was a hand spun, a gift from a friend of mine. And I did the everyday pattern by Jenny. I wrote it down. Jenny F on Ravelry. It is a paid for pattern. Somewhere along the way, I must have snagged it for free or something. It was in my library. But it's kind of a different shape of a shawl. I feel like I'm hiding myself, but here you go. So I am in the process of binding off though now. That much is bound off already. And this fiber, that's how much yarn I have left. I don't know, I might have to find something very special to do with this. This fiber is hand spun from Hello Yarn. It's Targy, I don't know how you say that properly. I always get corrected. And silk. 75-25 blend and Huckleberry Knits. She got 625 yards of a 2-ply. I can't even fathom that much yardage because I don't ever get that much yardage on mine, but I love it. It is working out beautifully, beautifully. So I will cast this off tonight, might even block it, but I am just tickled pink with how it's working up. So, look at that. I just walk around smushing it right now, to be honest. So, hopefully next week, maybe I'll block it this week, be all crazy, and you can see a finished blocked item next week. So that's what's on my needles right now. But because it will be finished this afternoon, I needed something new to cast on for tonight, tomorrow. And my husband got me Socks That Rock for Christmas this year. And one of the ones that he got was Christmas balls. So this will be going on my needles this afternoon as well, tonight. This will be my New Year's Eve cast on. I'm not a big traditionalist of, oh, you have to have something new on. But I thought it'd be a fun way to step into the new year. And it will be socks, because that's one of my goals this year, which I'll get to in a few minutes. I have to get up. It just occurred to me. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. We'll see how well that goes. That's on the needles, coming up on the needles. I might do a product review in a couple of weeks. My husband bought me a new set of needles for Christmas. They're the Knitter's Pride Royales. So it's got the wooden bodies with the brass tips. That's what I'm using for the shawl size. Oh, I can look it up. US size 6. I can't, 4.0 millimeter. Like, I can't hardly read that. I've already rubbed that off. US 6s though. I love wooden needles on my hands, but I tend to wear off the finish after a while, so I'm kind of interested to see how these hold up to abuse and use. So, pull myself back together again. I have been telling you I had things in the dye pot that I couldn't show you, and I had some secret knitting I couldn't show you. Tuesday night we pushed live some kits that myself, the Snarky Llama, and Willow Rose from Rainstorm Studios we collaborated to do for the Knitting Pipeline Retreat. I don't have the bags to show y'all yet. That will come in the mail, but I have the sock blanks I can show you. Let's see if we can get a better, truer color here. So they have orange on the edge, and it's a navy blue, and I would say like a hunter grassy meadowish green. So they are, it's dyed so it kind of stripes a bit. It does some fun things. This is what I've been working on prepping for the kids. The order form is live. This will be for people coming to the spring retreat, pre-order, and then you pick them up from me. But because I've never dyed this style before, I wanted to see how they knit up. So the first thing I did was a little baby hat. And it's almost like a self-striping. It was so much fun. And then I'm like, okay, well, how about some socks? Let's see what they do with socks. And it did some really fun things with socks. When I did this blank, this was one of the first blanks I did, the color blocks were bigger. So I started making them a little bit smaller. So hopefully your color blocks won't be quite so big, but I still loved it. So I had this sock, and this is the same blank. It did almost the same thing on the other side. How cool is that? They just tickle me pink. So that is how these sock blanks are knitting up. I think I might play with some more colors and try this technique out a little bit more, just to kind of play with. But that's what's been in my dye pots for the last almost month, really. I've been working off and on these, as well as doing some custom orders and just some whole stocking. You know, Wicked Cool in this base and Smell the Roses in that base. Just plugging up some holes in my inventory. So, not sure what else I'm supposed to tell you about those. Oh, I will link the order form, the Google form that you can fill out if you're coming to the retreat and you're interested in getting one. I will link that form. I'll put that in this episode thread just so you can see that. So, yeah, that's what's on my needles, what's coming up, what I've been working on. Really not a whole lot of other stuff going on. It is the new year with our new end of the year, new year coming up. Everybody loves to do goals. And so I thought I would share with y'all, I don't typically do precise goals. I don't do exact goals. I tend to kind of more like ideas, really. Because if I do goals, I always shoot myself and I feel guilty and I kick myself about, oh, you didn't finish that goal or you didn't do a good job. So for me, it's too much pressure to have very precise goals. So I'm not doing it this year. This year, I'm looking at my notes. This year, I only have kind of two. One is I need to get back to my master knitter. I've had the last month off, and it's time for me to get back to it. I had a lot of holiday fun. I finished my pink sweater. It's time to get back to it. So that's goal number one, to get back to the master knitter program work. And I actually plan on doing that. I'll start this weekend. Goal number two kind of coincides a little bit with my cast on, my socks here. I am going to try to do this, the 12 in 16. 12 socks in year 16. I know that Caffeinated Gert, I don't know if Gert or Allie's hosting that. In the Caffeinated Knitting podcast, they're doing it. I know Dana of Unwind is hosting in the One More Row podcast. There's a lot of different groups that are doing it. But my thought process is I do have quite a bit of sock yarn. It's my default. When I'm buying, it's something I love. And I happen to love socks for myself. My kids really love socks. My husband loves socks. It's not like I don't have enough recipients to knit socks. It's something small, portable, but also it's something I can put down and I can pick up fairly easily. I can focus on the master knitter and come back to my socks. So I think that I'm going to participate this year in that idea. So if you're interested, check some people out if you're looking at doing socks. For me, I think that might be what I do. That's my two big goals. If you want to call them goals. I think I'm more of ideas, ambitions. So I don't like to set the Master Knitter Program goals. I really would like to have that. I really would like to have that submitted by the end of the next year. I hope it doesn't take me a whole year to finish what I've started. But if it does, it does. I'm not going to stress myself on it. So that's kind of what I have going on. I hope that everybody has had a wonderful holiday so far and that you enjoy your New Year's Eve plans, whatever they are. We have no plans. We are going to be those people that stay home and bum out. We might watch movies in the basement and just relax and knit. I'm not even going to lie. I'm kind of excited. I get to knit. So that's our whole plans right there. But whatever your plans are, be it a big party or home alone, I hope you enjoy them. And I will talk to you in the new year. See ya!